The Yalta Conference. On February 4th through 11th, 1945, Great Britain, the United States, and the Soviet Union met near Yalta in Crimea, a territory owned by the USSR. They came to discuss the world's post-war state and reorganization after everything is all said and done. This is the second of three wartime conferences of World War II. The Yalta Agreement was so elastic that the Soviet Union could stretch the terms from Yalta to Washington without rupturing them. The representatives involved were
Is Santa Claus coming soon?
Churchill, Roosevelt, believe in this conference we should first talk about Poland. And I think we should revise our boundaries, mostly to Soviet Union.
Wait. I agree that we revise boundaries, but I don't think it should be under Soviet Union. I think they need to be their own country.
and I believe they should have representative government.
And free elections. Do you agree with that, Stalin?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Here's to the happiest of New Year's with all my wonderful friends. Let's all raise a cup to ring in the new year.
Now that we resolved the problem with Poland, now we should talk about Germany.
Us, as democratic nations, believe that Germany should be rebuilt to full strength under a democratic government so it could support the rest of Europe and keep the economy good.
I think Germany should be divided since we want it to be a weak country, so it won't pose threat to Soviet Union to us. We should split Germany into two. Have little bit to United States, little bit to Great Britain, little bit to France maybe, and then big bit of it to us.
Okay, but we can do whatever we want with our divisions, right?
Sure.
Okay, but what about Berlin?
We split it too.
How would that turn out?
We're not going to let them corrupt our motherland.
I was telling him, are you mad or not? Oh wait, whoa.
This is new.
Is this one of Stalin's dirty tricks again?
When you put this up?
Dude, my family's on the East Berlin side.
You, my third wife's over there.
Dude, what are we gonna do? You know what,
I
bro?
ain't even
Ain't worried about nothing. Ain't worried about nothing. 2 weeks later.
I'm still lonely.
You know what, bro? We're gonna get through this wall. We're gonna break down this wall and get to the other side. Let's go. It's not gonna work, man. It's not gonna work. We're just gonna die here, all hungry and thirsty.
3 more days later.
Wait, bro, did you hear that? Yeah. Bro, they're coming to help us.
As a result of the division of Germany and Berlin, the US, France, and Britain's occupations combined to make West Germany and West Berlin.
Stalin then blockaded West Berlin and cut out all sources of water and supplies. U.S. planes then airlifted tons of necessities to West Berliners.
Mr. Stalin, if you help us 3 months after the Germans surrender, you will be rewarded with Japanese territories along with the Chinese Manchuria. How does that sound?
Sure, I'll help my American brothers.
The territories conceded to the Soviet Union included the southern half of the Sakhalin Island, Japan's Kuril Islands, key ports of Darren and Port Arthur, and control of Chinese Manchuria.
Last thing on the agenda, Mr. Stalin. We're going to need your commitment to us to join the UN.
Well, you have my commitment.
Alright,
Bring it in, Stalin.
take your time. As a result of the Yalta Conference, much uncertainty lingered even after all the solutions were brought up. Europe was basically divided between communism and democracy, much like Germany and Berlin. In this map, you can see the division in Europe between communism and democracy. The white line that separates the blue and the red is known as the Iron Curtain. The Iron Curtain separated East and West Europe. The blue side sought to contain Soviet communism from spreading to the rest of Western Europe. The Soviet side sought to expand communism to the rest of the world. This division led to policies on both sides devoted to strengthening their purpose. The policies made mainly revolved around the idea of containing Soviet communism influence from spreading to the rest of Europe. The first of these policies was the Truman Doctrine. The Truman Doctrine consisted of financial aid to any countries, notably Greece and Turkey, resisting communist influence and/or revolt to help them maintain democracy. On the left, the Eastern European countries fight against communism, as the Soviets on the right fight to influence it.
US, to the right!
The next policy was the Marshall Plan. The Marshall Plan dashed financial aid all over Western Europe. The goal was to strengthen the West and its economy to create a stronger opposition to Soviet influence. This is our example of the financial strengthening of Europe. Due to the controversial decisions of the Soviet Union to blockade the West Berlin and fear of Soviet aggression, the U.S. joined NATO. NATO stands for North Atlantic Treaty Organization. NATO's essential purpose is to protect the freedom and security of its members through political and military means. Here you can see the Western European countries coming together for a defense agreement. In response to NATO, the Soviet Union devised the Warsaw Pact, which included all of its Eastern European territories. Much like NATO, the Soviet Union joined with their Eastern communist-influenced countries to protect their members from democratic aggression. Here you can see the Eastern European countries coming together for a defense agreement. Such tensions between the opposing sides led to what is known as brinksmanship. Brinksmanship can be defined as the art or practice of pursuing a dangerous policy to the limits of safety before stopping, typically in politics.
First, bro.
Swing first, bro.
Who's gonna swing?
Hey, swing
I'm
first.
gonna
You swing
You
first.
wanna swing?
Swing first. No, I'll swing first if I want to. Swing first.
Go first.
Go. What's up? What's up, bro?
The Yalta Conference left so much uncertainty in the post-World War II world that much of the tension in the Cold War in years to come stemmed from the conference. And of course, a project as perfect as this isn't possible without a little bit of bloopers. Kimchi? Kimchi? Wait, was it not recording? Or did I stop it?
Mr. Stalin?
What's up, bro?
I go.
Oh, to me.
Flex the pegs. Flex the pegs, man. Flex the pegs. Hey.
He's getting on, man.
We're gonna break down this wall and get to the other side. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You ain't worried about nothing.